Hello there. There are so many distractions in a modern world. You wake up and immediately get bombarded by TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, video games, and television. These things are literally fighting for your attention. Notifications are beeping and you're being kind of torn apart. You're aware of important tasks that are waiting for you to get them done, but the temptation is too strong. You give up and just go with the flow. You're starting doing not what you initially wanted to start your day with. And then you think, okay, that's enough. You finally stop doing it after half an hour, but now you don't feel like working, studying, exercising, or doing any other important for you activity at all. Do your mornings look like that? I hope not. When it comes to indulging yourself in excessive scrolling of social media, dopamine is often mentioned as a molecule that makes you feel pleasure. But modern scientists don't consider dopamine activity as a marker of pleasure. It is rather thought to be a kind of universal currency for measuring the addictive potential of any experience. This molecule motivates us to recreate good feelings we experience, like keep watching TikTok or eating sugary food. It is a reaction to the unexpected, to possibility and anticipation. When we know good things are coming, we experience the pre-reward dopamine spike in response to the conditioned cue. That's why we feel that anticipated pleasure. After that, brain dopamine firing decreases below baseline levels, and this is the key stage. This is the time when we're motivated to seek out that reward. In our instance, to look at notification that beeped a moment ago, that's how that craving happens. It seems like a couple of centuries ago, people didn't have so many distractions. You wake up, milk a cow, eat something for breakfast, and then go to work. Then go home after a 12-hour workday, say hi to your wife and kids, and then go to sleep in order to do this sequence tomorrow, and then day after tomorrow, and so on. Yeah, I definitely don't know much about daily life of people at that time, but information technologies do matter, and it's great that you can learn so many things about the topics you're interested in at zero cost on YouTube. Speaking of your phone, don't be surprised if I tell you that you can increase your focus by limiting distractions. I personally restrict myself from usage of specific applications when I know I should focus on my task intensely. Who doesn't want to have a superpower to achieve a true focus? You know, I was taught in school that there are two types of farming: extensive and intensive. What's the difference and why even talk about farming in this video? Intensive farming is a method that uses higher inputs and advanced technologies to increase the overall yield. And extensive is the one in which more and more land is brought under cultivation to increase the output produced. And I believe you can use these types in productivity as well. You want to get more stuff done? How can you do it? Maybe sticking to the same habits but working more hours. Basically, increasing your output extensively, or maybe by improving your skills and becoming more focused on a task. You spend as much time, but your output is higher than it initially was. Intensive type. And this part of the video is about how to increase your focus and get those things done as fast as you can. So let me introduce to you one by one 3 science-proved ways on how you can improve your focus. By the way, if you want to learn more about productivity, health and happiness, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel. Let me know whether you like this video by smashing the like or dislike button. Cold exposure. Have you ever heard of Wim Hof, the Iceman? I gotta admit, this nickname sounds quite cool. Some of his accomplishments don't even sound real. In 2007, Hof climbed to an altitude of more than 700 meters, which is more than 24,000 feet, on Mount Everest, wearing nothing but shorts and shoes. And climbing Mount Everest is no joke actually. Some people die doing it in full equipment. You see why his nickname is the Iceman? Of course, I wouldn't recommend trying it at home, and don't ask me how you're supposed to climb an Everest half naked at home. You don't have to do stuff like that to experience positive changes from cold. What I recommend trying is cold showers. I personally like them and stick to this habit for quite a long time. Why cold showers? According to this study, Plasma noradrenaline and dopamine concentrations in participants who were immersed in cold water were increased by 530% and by 250% respectively. Just think about it. Double your dopamine. That sounds quite cool. By immersing your body in cold water, you increase activity of the sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for kind of alert state. That's what we need when we want to stay focused. And that's definitely what you shouldn't do when you want to fall asleep. By the way, you can do the opposite thing from 1 to 2 hours before sleep. Warm showers were shown to improve self-rated sleep quality and sleep efficiency, as well as shortening of sleep onset latency, which means that the participants were falling asleep faster. That's great. So you can use cold water when you want to increase your alertness, and vice versa, warm water when you want to relax and fall asleep faster. This is quite affordable. Actually, cold water is cheaper. So by increasing your dopamine levels, you can save a couple of dollars. And yeah, it takes willpower, but it's totally manageable. You can start with warm water and then gradually lowering the temperature, or you can try to immerse your whole body at once. But of course, if you have some health issues that don't allow you to take cold showers or baths, don't do it. Safety is always first. And when it comes to choosing between shower and bath, I usually use shower, because it's much quicker. But I tried bath and it feels amazing. I thought that it would be much more difficult to do, but it was even pleasant. Meditation. Yeah, this habit was also shown to improve concentration. If you tried guided meditations, you probably heard something like, your mind will wander from time to time, and that's okay. Actually, it is normal. It's natural. This is how you meditate for focus. You're refocusing every once in a while, and then your attention goes somewhere else again, and you refocus again. Meditations are not only about religious traditions, it's something that's used by many people around the world on a regular basis, especially in the era of the internet. And you can try it too. What benefits of meditation were mentioned in studies? Decreasing levels of depression, lowering levels of diseases that rise from stress, decreasing negative mood states including decreases in mood disturbance and anxiety, enhancement of attention, working memory and recognition memory, decreasing blood pressure and inflammation, improved immune function and glucose and insulin resistance. To be honest, meditation was difficult to include in my daily routine, but I finally managed to do it. Not with my first try, unfortunately, but some of the people I know never faced struggles with sticking to this habit. Let's move to the last one. Take care of your sleep. Sleep have an impact on many processes in your body. It's one of the first things you should think about if you want to achieve that healthy and productive state. Many people underestimate sleep. The thing is, it's not something you can trim. Your body needs it. You want to be great at your work or studying. Without proper sleep, you won't be able to reach your full potential. Sleep disruption hurts really bad. In fact, it can affect your cognitive performance. There may be some reasons of sleep disruption that are not that easy to control, and if you have medical conditions, visiting a doctor may be the first step towards feeling great. And it can pay off tremendously. I personally don't like the concept of sleepless nights when it comes to achieving something great. If I don't get enough sleep, I simply won't be able to work properly. If I don't sleep enough, I'm not as strong and productive. You may already know that recommended amount of sleep is 7 to 9 hours per night. I usually aim at 8 because at this point of my life 7 is not enough. 8 or a little more is the sweet spot. Actually, there are many ways to improve sleep, and I discussed it in one of my videos as well. Let's recap. Modern world is full of distractions. Some of them are coming from your devices. That's definitely a thing you can think about when it comes to focus. But besides that, there are some cool things you can try to add to your daily routine, such as cold showers. Cold water immersion increases concentration of dopamine in your blood, and dopamine is a molecule of motivation, drive and craving. It's quite important for being productive. And opposite is true. If you want to relax, you can use warm shower or bath. You can do it 1 or 2 hours before going to sleep. And next practice is meditation. It was shown to have some benefits, which you can consider if you're hesitant to try it. And last one, paying attention to your sleep. I believe Sleeping enough always pays off. I truly hope this video is helpful. Subscribe if you want to see more, and definitely have a good day.